What's going on, guys? Noah White here again with another video. Thanks for tuning in. Today's video is going to be a tech series video. I'm going to be working on my Nissan 240SX. It is a 1991 S13 coupe. A lot of people know the hatches. Most people don't know the coupes too well, but they are out there and I absolutely love them. But that's beside the point. Today I'm going to show you guys how to replace the headlight bulbs on this particular car. Now my car does have the Japanese front end on it. I put it on there a long time ago, so this is not going to apply to you guys who still have the pop-up headlights. But I figure I put some of this information out there, and seeing as that I need to replace these bulbs, I have needed to replace them for a very long time now. When I drive at night, I can't see anything with this car at all. The lights are really bad, but nonetheless, I'm going to show you guys how to replace them today. Now I will say that my car has triple projector headlights on it. There are other options available for this particular car. Headlights known as brick headlights, which are halogen bulbs, and then there are also the dual projector lights. All of these are going to have different style lights. My particular car uses an H1 bulb and an H3C bulb. Now a company called AUXITO reached out to me and they were nice enough to provide me with a set of bulbs to fit my car. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys those bulbs that I got, give you a little bit of information about the company, and then I'll go ahead and open them up and show you guys what they look like. I did get an H1 and an H3 bulb. I'm hoping that the H3s fit. My car does take an H3C, which is essentially just a shorter H3 bulb, so I'm really hoping that these fit, but nonetheless anything is going to be better than what's in there now. So let me just show you guys what they look like and we'll get right into the video. I went on ahead and opened up the H3 bulbs so you guys can see what they look like. The good thing about this company is that all of the bulbs that this company makes are the exact counterparts of the halogen bulbs. So they're roughly the same dimension, and they have the same basis, so that everything can just be a plug and play solution to what you have in the car now, which is a really good thing, because most aftermarket bulbs, you sometimes have to struggle with getting them to sit into the bases right, but these look like they're very well made. Another good point about them is they are claimed to be 300% brighter than your standard halogen bulb, which you know, we're about to find out here in a minute when I go on ahead and put them into the car. I can guarantee they are going to be way brighter than what I have in there now. They also have a very good beam pattern. Traditionally, halogen bulbs tend to just, you know, scatter light all over the place, but with these, you have a nice solid cutoff line that gets it a nice crisp look when you're driving at night. These have a 50,000 hour lifespan, which is a very good thing, and also they don't get hot like some other LED bulbs do because the entire body is made out of aluminum. So this is pretty cool. What's good about these is actually the H1 bulbs that are in this here box, these ones actually have built-in fans on them, which keep them very cool as well. So I'll definitely show you guys those here in a moment when I install them. I just wanted to open up these so you guys can see what they look like. But I mean, so far, I mean, the quality looks very good. And so let's just go on ahead and get these into the car. I'm going to be working on my passenger side light, and I'm going to be working on the fog light, which is here. There is a high beam right next to it, and then the low beams are on the very outside. But essentially you remove these bulbs all the same way. The H3s are a little bit different because they have this little pigtail deal on them, and this is your power wire, whereas the rest of the whole thing is grounded through the actual light. So you want to go ahead and spin this ring off like so. Well, actually first you want to go ahead and disconnect your wiring, and if your wiring is anything like 18-year-old me wiring, it'll look something stupid like this, but nonetheless you would just unplug your connector. I'm going to do that for mine by just pulling out my little spade that I have here. Hopefully I don't damage them. They've been in here for a very long time. So got those off. Then you go on ahead and spin this little ring here. Take the ring off, route it around your wiring, set the ring to the side, and there's a rubber boot here to keep water and dirt out. So you can just pull that back, and now you have the wire free. Inside here there's a little clip. I don't know how well of an angle I can get, but there's a little clip in here, a retainer. You just push it towards the front of the car, and then as you're doing that, you can see it'll release itself off of a clip, and then you can just fling it free like this and take the bulb out. So here is the factory halogen bulb. Again, this is an H3 bulb, and then this is a little clip here that kind of just keeps the bulb in place. So set this to the side, and we'll go on ahead and grab the new piece here. Now, it's to my understanding that I'm going to install this vertically so that it's going straight up and down like this inside here, but there is provisions to mount it also horizontally, so I don't know if that would depend on what kind of beam pattern you're after. These bulbs that were in here vertically, so I'm going to go on ahead and just install them the same way. If I need to change them around, I will, because you can mount these whichever direction you would like. So go on ahead and mount this back up in there. Just be careful you don't try to damage anything or touch anything. Okay, just like so. Then you go on ahead and swing that retaining clip back down to hold it into place. And there you have it. So now you can go on ahead and just reconnect your power wire and your ground wire back to the connector. Alright guys, well, I've seemed to have made a mistake in selecting the bulb that I did for the low beam. And also, it's raining, as you can tell. The weather changes here where I'm at a lot, so now I'm in the garage. But I did get that fog light installed, and I'll show you what that looks like here in a moment. However, I wanted to show you guys the two different style of bulbs for this 240SX for these particular headlights. As I mentioned before, it does take an H1 bulb, and I did get the H1 bulbs from AUXITO. However, on their website, and I'll probably throw it up on the screen here, on their website they sell two different styles. Of course, I picked the one that was supposed to be the best one and more light output, etc., etc. But that is not the one you should choose if you just want a direct plug-and-play solution. They actually sell another one that is a more traditional H1 style bulb. The ones I picked have a little pigtail on them, whereas the normal H1 bulb doesn't have a pigtail on it at all. So I did go on ahead and try to get one fitted into the passenger side of the, or excuse me, driver's side of the car, and I got it in there, but man, it was a large struggle. I had to end up drilling a lot of stuff and getting out the Dremel and modifying my whole bulb holder. Pretty much I took it to the point of no return, and I'm kind of actually mad about it because I probably should have just waited, ordered the correct ones and returned these ones, but you know, I just wanted to test them out and get them in there. So let me show you at least what the normal H1 bulbs looks like, so that way you can know what to look out for. So as I mentioned before, I got the fog light in there. This is the low beam over here on these particular headlights, so you guys can see what they look like. You have the fog light here, a high beam in the middle, and the low beam on the outside. But it's essentially the same thing to change these. These ones are just easier. You just unplug the connector that's in the back there. You literally just pop it off, spin this little ring, and then you literally just pull the bulb out. You don't have to fight with any kind of retaining clip like this one. These just come straight out. And then this is what the bulb looks like. This is a traditional H1 bulb. It just slips right into a bulb holder, and there's no issues with that. Now you can see the ones that I got. It is an H1 bulb, and it has the same type of connector over here. However, it's a pigtail, because these ones, you know, your boy had to get the fancy ones, and they got fans on the back of them right here. And unfortunately, I have to do a lot of modification to even get these to fit, which I did mention I did do on this side. Let me see if I can show you guys kind of the back of the bulb, because it is in there. You can just see the back of the fan back there, right there at the tip of my finger. It's in there. So Like I said, did have to modify it a lot to get it in there, but it works well. So yeah, like I said, if you want a straight plug and play solution, just get their normal bulbs that look just like this, so you can just plug it straight in and you won't have any issues at all, like myself. So I did go on ahead and get all of the bulbs installed. I'll show you guys a couple pictures of what they look like here compared to each other side by side. I just have a picture of it up against my garage, and you can see the difference in the light output, the brightness, you know, how white the bulbs are. I'm very satisfied with them. I also like the color of the fog light bulbs. They're really, you know, bright, intense yellow, which I really like. And they actually should, you know, work in the fog, because it does get foggy where I live at. And overall, I'm pretty satisfied with these LED bulbs from AUXITO. If you guys have any comments or questions about these particular bulbs, or, you know, even the bulbs in general for the 240SX or anything like that, definitely hit me up in the comments below. I know this is a little bit of a different video, and it is obviously a sponsored video, so I am definitely required to make this video, and I hope that you guys, you know, aren't bothered by that. But I do want to provide some type of products that, you know, I trust in to get you guys to try them out. So I'll leave you guys with that. Definitely hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.